I've been to a couple of tea parties, and I heard some good things that I thought were was good movement for the country. And I heard one thing about the fair tax, and I was just wondering whether Mr. Barr would support the fair tax if he was elected.
I think we need tax reform in this country, Dave, no question about it. And, one thing we've got to do is we've got to get a more simple, less complex, less confiscatory tax code. So I am in favor of comprehensive tax reform. The immediate attention on tax reform, Dave, in terms of what's realistically something that we can accomplish, is to permanently extend the 2001 and 2003 tax cuts.
Yeah, but what about a fair tax? A simple, 18% or whatever tax for everyone.
Well, what I'm concerned about is if we impose, there have been these proposals for a VAT tax, which is basically code for the administrations wanting Congress to be tax collectors for larger government.
Sure.
And what I don't want to see is a huge national sales tax imposed on top of our existing income tax code. What we need to do is focus on lowering taxes and simplifying our tax code. So I'm reluctant to support any national sales tax at a time when we need to.
No, but what about the fair tax? Flat rate for everyone, regardless of what you make.
Again, I cannot support a national sales tax without dealing with our income tax code, because you don't want to have both.
Okay. Hey, thank you. The good question, Dave. Let me ask you this. The Tea Party was mentioned. Rand Paul, running for U.S. Senate, Republican candidate, is a darling of the Tea Party. Are you a member of the Tea Party?
We get our support from a lot of places. We get a lot of support from the Tea Party. I wouldn't have won a six-way Republican primary, Sue, with 64% of the vote if I didn't have support from within the Tea Party.
Okay, well, now Rand Paul says always, I'm a member. I'm a Tea Partier. Do you, when you campaign, do you say I'm a member of the Tea Party movement?
I think sure. I support the kinds of things that the Tea Party activists have talked about and what has galvanized the American people into the Tea Party movement, such as fiscal responsibility, limited government, promoting free enterprise instead of big government solutions to our economic problems. And cutting spending and fiscal responsibility is kind of the unifying force within the Tea Party. There's a lot of different people. Yeah. It's kind of hard to define what the Tea Party is. But in terms of what
But I'm just saying, another Republican candidate has identified himself thoroughly with Tea Party.
Right.
You run more as just a Republican and not a Tea Party member.
No, I just run as a Kentuckian who happens to get support from Tea Party people, independents, Democrats, Republicans, anyone who is attracted to my message of cutting wasteful government spending.
Okay,
That's where we get our support.
All right. Glenn, real fast. Good morning.
Yeah, I called you sometime back, Sue, about this issue. I'd like to bring it up again. Mr. Barr, I'm not in your voting district, but I really got upset with Mr. Chandler when he voted to pay $50 million, I think it was, to buy some land in the Virgin Islands when we don't have the money to pay our own bills.
Okay, well, we're about out of time. Do you want to respond real fast, Andy?
Well, there is so much waste that this government is engaged in. We've got to live within our means. That's the message that the American people will send to Washington in November.
Okay. Andy Barr, Republican candidate for the 6th District Congressional seat. Well, you'll be back again before the election.
Absolutely. Can't wait.
Thank you for being with us. I'll be right back with you. So Wiley News Talk 590, WVLK.
News Talk 590 WVLK invites you to take the family to the Lions Club Bluegrass Fair at Masterson Station Park on Leestown Road, July 15th through July 25th. They've got the best all-new state fair rides in the bluegrass for non-stop excitement and thrills. For a limited time, get advance fare admission with unlimited ride ticket for only $12 each now through July 16th at Kroger stores and participating PNC Bank locations. From News Talk 590 WVLK.
News Talk 590 WVLK and the Red Mile welcomes back the fastest night in Lexington. Quarter horse racing returns to the Red Mile July 17th. Post time is at 7:30. General admission is just $2. Clubhouse seats are only $22.75 and includes unlimited trips to the buffet and unlimited non-alcoholic beverages. Call 233-0814 for clubhouse reservations. Head to the Red Mile for the fastest night in Lexington. You won't believe what you could miss in the blink of an eye. Quarter horse racing returns to the Red Mile July 17th with News Talk 590 WVLK.
Experience the wonder and magic of the King.